Hey guys, check this out. I was working with a client recently and we talked about boundaries. Not the boundaries we're setting for other people, but boundaries that we accidentally violate ourselves. So I thought this was actually so common and universal that I wanted to share a little bit with the greater audience. So in this case, a person who is a service provider had been saying yes to many requests to provide their service. So many requests that their time was kind of overburdened. And yet there was also this sort of feeling like I need to say yes so that I can maximize my earning potential and also so that I can keep my client base happy. So what ended up happening was this person was noticing like the actual symptom of the problem was overwhelm, difficulty motivating, and really just not feeling super alive in their life, really wanting to just like, I need less input, I just want to step back. But that was not actually what this person wanted. So together we noticed, look, you're not in alignment with your current circumstance as it's been architected for you right now. So what is it that feels out of alignment? What is it that past you decided that present you disagrees with? And then we talked about also like how if past you decided to sign you up for all of these obligations, this check that current you actually has to cash, then you kind of have some anger directed toward past you. And you're probably thinking also about how past you didn't really think of current you. And then you have a relationship with future you. And what are you going to do for that person? So starting right this moment, let's think about future you. Future you wants to be in alignment with what you have carved out, the checks that you have written, right? So in this case, it was deciding how many days per week and how many hours per day is this person going to provide their service. And from there, we did the math backwards about, okay, what is the amount of money that you actually need to thrive? And then let's put that money per hour together with those hours per week so that you feel alignment with that. And circumstances were there to support this possibility. But first, they had to pre-decide. There was a need to decide beforehand, I'm not going to violate this boundary. I'm going to practice some scripts that might risk disappointing people, but I'm going to do it in a way that actually wraps it up in a gift. I'm going to model healthy boundaries and self-care, which is a gift to those around me. It's actually permission for other people to say, oh, that looks like a healthy thing to do. Let me also try that on. So that is loving yourself forward and backward. And it gets you in alignment. So there isn't this disharmony of, oh, I'm doing this thing that I do not actually fully agree with. So truing it up. How much, how many, and with whom do you want to work? And then if there's more work than you have time to do at the price you want to do it, it becomes a gift. It becomes overflow. Overflow is not a problem, actually. It's an opportunity for somebody that's not you, which is growing community and trust and relationally. I loved supporting this person through this work. I thought it was so impactful. And it also made me think about how there are so many no's embedded in a single yes. When you say yes to yourself, you are saying no to those violations of your boundaries. You're saying no, there is an opportunity cost to even things you might want to do in addition. And likewise, when you have a no to an invitation, to an offering, there are many yeses implicit in that no. As a person who has historically had too much on her plate, this is a lesson for me to continue internalizing as well. My friend and coaching physician colleague, Dr. Amelia Beakey, taught me if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. So I leave that with you. No is a complete sentence. If it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. And when you feel ill at ease in your body and in your life, look for circumstances where you have become misaligned with your own decisions. Are you actually prepared to cash those checks that the past you wrote for current you? Hope that's helpful. Think about it and send me your thoughts. Okay. See you soon.